Hey everybody, tonight we're going to do a playthrough of 1987 Trojan. This game came out on the NES in '87 in support of an arcade game. It's one of the first NES games that I got to play. So yeah, let's get into it. Once you get that boot power up, you can do a super jump. And that power up lasts until certain points in the level. It's not time based at all. So you'll see it goes away before you fight the boss, the midpoint boss anyway. So most of the levels have a midpoint where you fight a boss, and then you have a second part to each level. And that floating heart is a power-up that restores your health. Hitting and then jumping over this guy until he comes out, and just repeat till he's gone. Okay, so we'll go get the boot power up so we can get out of here. There's a hidden power up right here, and that doubles the strength of your sword. So now enemies that previously took 2 hits to kill will only take 1. And you'll do 2 points of damage to bosses instead of 1. And we'll move on to the next level. Move out of the city and into a valley. And the key here is just keep moving. The guys that run up behind you, they can't hit you. Clubs anyway. So if you just keep moving, you're good. And we'll see this guy again. One of the downsides of this game is that the bosses are repeated a lot, but it's still fun. Once you get the power-ups, it makes the bosses a lot easier. Of course, this is also one of those games where the game is actually easier if you can keep from dying because you keep the power-ups. If you lose the power-ups, then the game gets a lot harder. So we're going to try to do this on 1 life. It's been a while since I've played some of the later levels. But we'll see. This guy, you just smack him and back away. This guy, you're basically fighting yourself. Just want to kind of back him in a corner and hit him. Ooh. And hit him when he jumps. I'm actually playing this on an emulator. I'm not playing it on actual hardware. That was a choice just for better display. You can obviously leave a comment if you think that you'd rather see playing on original hardware. I do have a physical copy of this, but I'm playing on the Nestopia emulator. I just think it looks better than the recording. But there is something to be said for playing on the original hardware and original controllers. I'm actually using a PS5 controller to play this right now, and it's pretty good. It's not... It doesn't feel the same as an NES gamepad, but it is what it is. This is the only stage in the game that doesn't, except for the very end, it doesn't have a two-part stage. So again, like I said, a lot of the bosses are repetitive, especially this guy. Now we'll try to get through this without dying. Sometimes I have issues here. There are no health power-ups in this stage, so that you have to conserve all your health. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not great at all. We might do it. Just depends if I get lucky here. This boss is kind of cool. He kind of comes out of the background. It's a little different. I don't know that we're gonna do this. We might do it. Nice. And we're at the final boss. And this guy, once you figure it out, he's not too hard. You just jump and swing at him. That's it. We just beat Trojan. I really like the music in this game. Funny story about this game. My cousin actually got an NES before I did. He got it like in spring of '88. Brought it to my house. He stayed with me beginning part of the summer. And I knew immediately that I wanted one for my birthday, which was in September. And so he came and stayed for a while. We played it, and then I knew I was going to be going to stay with him later in the summer. So I actually used money that I'd saved up to buy this game. Took it to his house over the summer, played it, and then of course had it when I actually got my system. So I actually had this game before I had NES. I just always remember that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. If you have, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, leave a comment. Of course, if you did like it, leave a like. Consider subscribing, and so I can make more of these, make it worthwhile. So anyway, good night. Thank you.